Hello, hello, hello. There's a lot that has changed since I have last spoken to you, so I figured it was time to do a get ready with me / an update type of video. So first update is the most obvious. I have cut my hair and I have colored my hair. Actually, my best friend Chelsea did, and she does such an amazing job. So first step in getting ready, I want to try this. This is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. And it says you can use it on dry hair, so we shall see. Okay, so try not to squirt Andy with this. Okay, we'll see how this ends up looking once it dries. Let's do our makeup. I'm gonna do like my everyday makeup kind of thing. I'm trying not to get this mirror in the way. I have a lot of like acne scars right now. I'm just trying to decide if I want to cover them up. It's Sunday, so I'm not really doing too much. I don't think I will. You know what? We're gonna embrace it. We're gonna embrace the uneven skin texture. Just gonna put a little bit of my Shape Tape around my eyeballs. So as I do this, let's jump into my little update of why I've been MIA from my channel for a while. I went MIA from Instagram for a while. Nothing bad has happened, I will tell you that. It's just a lot of stress. Not even stress, like it's not anything bad. It's just like grown-up stuff has been happening, and I haven't really had time or made time to do social media and focus my attention on my YouTube or my Instagram or anything like that. Like, that's just the gist of it. Chris and I have decided to start looking at buying a house. We are talking to a mortgage lender right now and getting some stuff like sorted out, so hopefully soon we can get that kind of, that went everywhere. I'm trying to just see what we can actually afford before we get too deep into it and like try to buy $1 million home when we can afford that for sure. But when we decided to start talking to a mortgage lender person, we started looking. You know, we found this one house that was absolutely perfect. It was not too big, not too small. Where it was, the location was perfect, had a fireplace. The freaking floors in this house were so pretty. We thought about it, we sat on it for a minute, and like a couple of days later I emailed the realtor that was selling the house and asked if we could go see it, and she was like, actually it's under contract. So it is such a seller's market right now, and it drives me insane. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, but I just got this. This is the Wet n Wild Browsessive? What's that right there? When you can't say a word, you just show it to the camera and y'all come up with how to say it. I just wanted to see what a brow pencil would do. Change up my makeup game just a little bit, you know? And I'm just sick of renting. I'm sick. I already work for somebody else and that drives me insane, but the fact that I can't like paint the walls in the house that I live in without somebody's permission, it's just really bugging me, you know? This is very hard to talk while doing this. I don't like this. Okay, we're gonna fix this with some brow gel. Yeah, along with the house situation, which I do plan to keep you updated. Like, we're not going to talk finances or anything like that with the house, but I figured it could be kind of cool to take you on a little journey with me throughout buying our first home. But with all of that, Chris's car was actually my old car. Let me tell you a little story. It's actually a tragically beautiful story. Okay, so when Chris and I first started dating 6 years ago, he did not have a vehicle and he lived in a different town. My camera cut off on me, so I don't know how much of that you got, but I'll just go from where we were. One day we had spent like the night at my house, and then we were driving back home, or back to his house, and he was driving my car. I had a 2006 Chevy Cobalt. I loved that thing. It was like a week or two after we started dating. I didn't tell you what I was using. I suck at this. I used my Browsessive Brow Shaping Gel in Clear, I believe. Yeah, Clear. Which, this stuff is game changing. I love this stuff. It makes your eyebrows look like they're laminated, and I just really love it. And now I'm going in with my Pretty Basic palette, and I'm just using Daisy here, and then I'll use some of Ring Ring on the outer corners, and Chloe as well on the outer corners. Outer corners. We'd been dating for like 2 weeks. He was driving home. We'll get through the story, I promise. And it was raining. We hydroplaned, kind of, sort of, I guess you could say. It was like just a supernatural car accident, but it ended up totaling out my Chevy Cobalt. And I was very sad, but I stayed with the guy who wrecked my car, and I'm still with him. After that, I had to find a car. And funny story, I didn't have a job. I ended up with a PT Cruiser because I thought it was cute. And I don't regret it. It's actually been a great car. We've had it since we started dating. The PT Cruiser started giving me some trouble. My mom didn't like that. My mom was also getting married, and her husband already had 2 cars, so he was already planning on giving her one of his cars, so she let me buy her car off of her. Now I drive a beautiful Dodge Avenger, and I love it. But when I got my Avenger, Chris didn't have a car, so I ended up just letting him take over the payments on the PT Cruiser, and that's been his car for, gosh, 3-4 years now, maybe? Needless to say, it has given us quite a bit of headaches. And then one Monday morning, about a week or 2 ago, I had just woken up. Chris had just left for work. I was about to go make my coffee. And he calls me, and he's like, yo, I'm broke down, about 10 minutes away from the house. Could you come pick me up? I was like, oh crap, okay. Like, the PT Cruiser just went ballistic and just gave up. I don't even know what happened. We still don't know, like, anything about it. But that morning, I was just like, okay, it's time. This is how it happens in our life. Something pushes us, and we finally just eventually get stuff done. So that day we went out and we bought a brand new truck. We bought it together. No, we're not married. Yes, we're looking at buying a house and we're not married. He's my partner. He's it for me. He's my best friend. Like, we're basically married without the marriage certificate. So, you know, no judgments there. But yeah, so we're looking at buying a house and we just bought a new truck. Thankfully, we'd already like spoken with the home loan people beforehand, so that was already set into motion, and it would have been like, if we got the truck before, that could have affected the application maybe, or the mortgage maybe, but since we did it the way we did it, I don't think it's going to be too big of an impact, possibly. Very happy and very grateful to God that we both have reliable vehicles now, and of course all the glory, the honor, and the praise goes to God, because we could not have done this without him. Let's see how this hair looks real quick. We're done with our makeup. Still kind of wet. It's kind of beachy, right? I mean, I don't know. Could be better, could be worse. Anyway, so I've just had a lot of stuff going on in my life recently, and that's why I haven't really been posting here. Also, if you haven't seen last week's video, I totally do have a giveaway going on that nobody seems to know about, because I did a secret giveaway because I didn't want a bunch of fake people. I just wanted like you guys that always watch my stuff to be involved in a little giveaway for the Momentary ink tattoos. So definitely go check out that video. The giveaway will be over on either the 8th or the 9th of April. But I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.